Welcome, friends. It's Tara Mia Moore, special on the beach edition for April 9th, 2021.
This is the Morning Quickies.
The Morning Quickies, starting with Aries as usual. Alright, guys. And I hope it's April 9th, so I hope the sun is shining where you are, or trying to, spring. It's spring. Spring has sprung, no?
Spring, yes.
We're gonna do the quickies here, so for the 9th, for the weekend, Weekend Quickies, I should say. So second weekend of April. We're well into spring here, guys. Plans are still moving forward, but the retrogrades are building, and it's like that, breathing in and breathing out. These transits, breathing in and breathing out. It's like if you want to go easier said than done, guys. Aries. What do we got in love for Aries? Thank you for joining us. Like us. That helps a lot. It's easy to do karma for you. Subscribe. And today being Friday is also Sagittarius Capricorn Day, for the readings. Okay. Let me start. Well, we'll look at the bottom. Wow, look at that.
The sun.
The sun coming out of the chute. So, something's looking up. Aries. Could be an Aries card, the sun.
And then we have the dead.
I think sun likes Aries now, if nothing else. Very happy there. Wow. What do you think? So, this is how they're doing with relationships right now, but this is a Scorpio energy, but in the sense of you, in the sense of where Pluto is in your astrological chart. It's not about your partner, other than during these times of transition when these transits are happening. That's the miraculous part of it. It's kind of metaphysical. No, we somehow draw in unconsciously or metaphysically, even like partners. It's a relationship reading that are somehow involved in our transformation or change. No, wow, look at that.
The magician.
Okay, so you're bringing everything to the fight. You didn't come to a gunfight with a knife. You came to a gunfight with everything needed. You're using your intuition, your resources, your mind. You're using your heart, your energy and your passion. You're taking actions with wands. And this is where you're at right now, the magician. Wow. It's almost, look here now. Also major arcana. So you got the sun as the overall energy, Aries, and you have this transition going on, this death and rebirth experience here, transformational energy, and then the magician. It's like they did this to themselves, babe. You brought on a transformation. I mean, it's incredibly powerful. I'm thinking, and with the magician, it's like you're in the process of it now, and you may be out of this manifesting your life partner or soulmate. Look, 6 of Wands.
Wow. See, and it's successful, no?
Very successful. So very soon this is like, I'm gonna say it, Phoenix rising out of the ashes. Phoenix. That's an interpretation for the 6 of Wands. I'll put it in the book. Phoenix rising out of the ashes. That's what that is. And that's good. I feel good. I just get a good feeling too from it. Aries, thank you guys. And, we're gonna do Taurus now.
Muy bien.
This is for the 9th of April, and for the weekend, which is the second week, in April.
Sí.
So, see what we get. Taurus, Justice, 4th house. Family, home, and mom. Like all the recipes are mom's recipes.
Sí,
that's a classic interpretation. Like if you look up, what does it mean to have Taurus in the 4th house? Oh, it means you're going to be cooking with mom's recipes. That's what one of the things it means. Sagittarius, my 4th house. What does that mean? It means you're going to have a rough childhood. Your child's going to be like riding a horse, riding a wild stallion. Okay, Eight of Pentacles, overall energy for Taurus. This is that was really good work. You know, it's positive usually. This is as overall energy in a love reading here. I mean, this could be you doing the work in love. You know, just gonna try to get a little more comfortable. Yeah, trying to do. So it's not just you at work. You know, punching a clock and doing that. No, it's like you working on yourself in some way. But with Pentacles, it's like meaningful. Like you're not just bullshitting around playing games. You're making progress and getting your stuff together and around love and relationships. Let's see what you're showing here. Wow, look at this. Come on, you can't make this up. You got the Three of Pentacles and Eight of Pentacles. Those are the two cards of good work, doing good work. This is the artisan. You always say this is the person that the other people go to. The jewelry maker that the other jewelers go to get their jewelry, you know, when they want something different, right? And so, wow, what's going to come of this? It's got to be good, babe, no?
See?
I mean, it's like, come on, you're doing everything right, and you're solid. I mean, wow. King of Cups. I said, what's going to come? Now, I kind of see this as what's going on now with you, and with the King of Cups. You know, this might be what's coming into your life. Maybe that's their person, babe. You know, maybe a water sign, an older person that's more mature. If they're not older, they have a mature way about them. They're a solid person. This is someone that, and again, with the mirror, or it's you, and we tend to manifest what we are, right? So it's someone that's emotionally available and emotionally intelligent, aware, let's see what the future holds for that. Walk away. Walk away. Wow. What do you think? You want to clarify that?
Clarify it?
Yeah. Yeah. Because first thing that came to mind with this is you're really solid. You're not when you do this good work. You know, it ain't every person gonna blow your skirt up. It ain't. You're not just going to then, after doing this and after getting into this place in yourself, you're not going to settle. You're not going to settle. You want the right one. And I think this King of Cups is just not the right one. You know? And I think you, right now as you're listening, you're probably thinking, you know, I know he's not the right one, or I know she's not the right one, but I really can't put my finger on exactly why that's so. I can't really point to one thing and say, well, they're not the one because doesn't matter. They're not the one, guys. Taurus. Thank you.
Okay.
Now we go to Gemini for the 9th of April. And thanks for joining us, Gemini. Like us. That helps a lot. And subscribe. I want to say this is Friday, so we have a reading scheduled for the singles read and the couples read. And Friday's always Sagittarius, Capricorn day. Yeah, Gemini is Tuesday. Right? If you want to see your readings, those are up for the 3rd week of April. Particularly if something resonates in the quickie, like go back to, you know, it kind of depends. The singles readings if you're really single, and the couples reading, the heart spread is if there's someone on your mind. You know, I have to start changing the way I say it because I don't know. To make a real distinction, like on YouTube, like of what those two readings are. Because my fault, it's like you only have so many words, and I'm trying to think of the right combination that will make people see that there's this distinction between the singles and the couples. Go ahead.
Okay. The energy of the reading is the Knight of Wands.
Nine of Wands. Okay. Now say struggling for a start.
The Knight of Wands again.
Can I say something about this right here? Because I got a feeling about that. I think this is like I get the like if you've ever been in the mud or the snow or the sand with your car and you're like and it's not catching, and it's not catching, and it's not catching. This is the 9. You're 9 times. You're just about out. You're really doing almost to the max, most you can do. This will be around love and relationships, okay? So now your car gets traction and it pops out of the hole. Your car pops out, rushes forward. This is the Knight of Wands, rushing forward out of that rut you were in. But you worked your way out of it, guys. This is very cool, Gemini. It's like, wow, I can feel it.
Move away.
Okay, there's no better card to get right here, right now. I think this might be better. I always hear people say the Sun might be the best card in the deck. Maybe because you never know. It's here. Look, this is the best card right now. It's not just moving away. It's like feeling maybe an alignment. It's like suddenly something snaps. I don't know. It could be an epiphany. It could be a transit hitting you. Will show where it's coming from. But wow, you suddenly feel like you're in your energy and you're on your path, and things are clicking up. You're maybe noticing synchronicities more, feeling more alive here with the Knight of Wands. Like all of your energy was spent on struggling, and now it's like you pop out of the struggle, and you pop out of the struggle like into the stream of your life purpose, into the stream of the Tao, the raging stream of the Tao. Let's see where you end up here with the Five of Wands. More struggle. We're not going to stop with the Five of Wands. And then you get the World, because I said we're not going to stop with the Five of Wands. It's just more struggle, okay? So you had one left in you. Remember? 9. We'll go back. You had 9 of Wands. You had 1 wand left in you. You're close, man. Like you got to be feeling it with the Chariot. Maybe you're feeling this energy coming up. And you're really close. And you're going to get the World. That means you're going to get there. You're going to get level up in some way, a very significant way. It's a huge life accomplishment. Congratulations, Gemini. And thank you. And okay, Cancer friends.
Okay.
Doing the quickies here for the 9th and the weekend of the 9th of April. Second weekend in April already, guys. Moving on. I hope it's warm where you are. It's really nice here. Can't complain. It's not crazy hot yet, because it gets crazy hot here. But here, when you're right on the beach, it's almost always nice. I was living in Placentia, Belize, when it would get still. Oh my God, the breeze wasn't coming in anymore. I told someone it feels like God turned off the fan. It's like then you got hot. All right, so the 9th here, the weekend, second weekend of April for Cancer here.
Okay.
What do we got?
The energy is the King of Pentacles.
Pentacles, okay. All right.
Which sign is this one?
Cancer.
Cancer. Then
Cancer,
we
friends.
have the Ten of Pentacles.
Holy crap. Yeah, let's stop right there. I mean, look, the King of Pentacles and then the Ten of Pentacles. I mean, in a tarot reading, okay, this is like 101 here. This crazy together, crazy, responsible, solid. You should be rock solid here. I mean, King, as an overall energy, there's this feeling. I always see the overall energy not so much as the other person's energy usually. I like to see this as your energy, Cancer, in the read. And kind of this overall, and it's almost like that card in the heart spread, the first card, which shows you overall energy in and around relationships. And then this kind of speaks to that, a little bit of what's going on. And wow, so look, from this position, since it's a 10 and there's completion, you usually don't just sit on this money, this energy, this power here that you've evolved, and you want to, begin to spend it, use it.
Me.
That Chariot and the exact. Oh my God, Cancer. What did I say? So the literal interpretation is what they're going to spend their money on. What? A trip, right? A vacation. A trip. I know it's COVID. God help us. But people are traveling. You come to Mexico, come visit us, Mexico's an enormous country. There's so much here, man. Deserts, mountains, rivers, lakes. All right, so where are you going to go with this energy? I mean, you really don't have to literally move, but with Pentacles, it becomes kind of literal. So when you have this overall energy, King and a 10 of Pentacles, that's things. That's moving houses and money and resources, physical resources and stuff. So where the Chariot can be moving your belief systems, but you would be feeling really good like now. Like you're ready for something. What are you ready for?
Wow.
This is really heavy. Okay. You're going to get an Emperor, man or woman, doesn't matter. And because you basically are the Emperor. If you combine the King of Pentacles with the 10 of Pentacles, okay, like this is like a super powerful king. I'm gonna go with this analogy. And then you got this emperor. It's like normally you can just stomp on a king because he's the emperor. But with this king, it's like this guy's so powerful. Maybe he kind of got a little bit of kid's gloves handle him. So, point is with this, you're really bringing in your own energy here, because you're strong, because you've done the work, because you're solid. You're bringing in this emperor. Nothing bad about it. You know, you're bringing in the person that really equals you. And, you know, maybe challenges you a little bit. So you need that in a relationship. No, you know, you won't just sit in your own solidness. You know, you'll have some dynamics going on, Cancer. I love it, Cancer. Thank you for joining us today.
Very good reading.
And, yeah, give us a like if you like it. Make a comment. I love to hear what people think. You know, and if you see something there, go to your reading on Wednesdays, I believe so.
Or also you can
on
ask for a
Tuesdays,
personal reading.
or ask for a personal reading. Particularly if you feel like something's resonating. Personal readings I get is going to be with someone just happens to be resonating. Some very good readers, sometimes they just don't resonate with my life. For months on end, it'll go in cycles, and then another one will be. So you watch their readings, you see like day after day, you're like, wow, it's like they're talking to me. You know, and that's how it's almost like developing a relationship. But all right, so did we say Leo?
We made Cancer.
Cancer. We did Cancer, yeah.
See?
And so, yeah, I say we didn't say Leo though, but okay, Leo.
Leo. Okay. So the energy of the reading is the Hermit.
Virgo card. Hermit. A lot of Leos got Virgo. Yeah. That's your like bottom. No. That's okay.
See,
that's fine. Yeah, leave it there, so because we do read the bottom really heavy.
The Five of Pentacles.
Okay, Five of Pentacles, and so, you know, with the overall energy being the Hermit, you know, maybe somebody that's hasn't been with anyone. Wouldn't you think? Maybe you've been alone. Or even if you're in a relationship, you've sort of been off on your own some, you know. Now, the Hermit's not fucking off. The Hermit's doing that inner work, you know, trying to understand themselves. So that's what they're doing, but it's lonely work. What I call them a hermit, you know. Now, Five of Pentacles right now. This is how you're feeling in a relationship right now. It could be, you know, financially you're drained, in a relationship and love reading. It could be a feeling when you've been doing this work. Maybe you're still doing it. Maybe it's really hard, right? And you know, this is left out in the cold. You know what I mean? So, you know, you think about a hermit, guys. A hermit's living up in the mountains a lot of times. It's cold, and he lives in a cave, you know, and maybe heats with a little fire, and wears these old robes and stuff, and has a lantern because he doesn't have electricity. He's not even off the grid. He'd be on off the grid, right? But no, but it's kind of sad energy here I'm getting. It's not funny. So, let's see. This is around relationships. So, feeling really out in the cold, and wow, Judgment. His readings are so clear today. It's like, thank you, Spirit. For that, I mean, it's not so far fun reading. It's not over yet. Not over till the fat lady sings. Leos. So Judgment, the angels in the sky, you know, Gabriel blowing his horn, calling you out. But what is it you really meant to do? What is it you're here for? Well, the why. That why question, right? What's your purpose? And maybe right now with this here, you've been in this almost this introspective state, you know. So you're looking for your purpose maybe. But this here, it's like I think you're really looking for it. Like I don't see you finding it because this is so harsh here. And this is recent. This is kind of now. And then now you're looking for it. So what are you going to get, guys? Two of Swords.
We need to clarify.
Yes, and I'd say here though, we'll clarify, but this is I don't know what to do. Look, you're looking for your purpose. Why am I here? What's this all about? What's the meaning and everything? What's my meaning here with the Hermit? And you know, feeling just kind of left out in the cold. Like there's nothing for me. What's for me? I don't know. And you're trying to understand, and you just can't understand what's for you. You want to understand. Well, we want to help you understand. 9 of Cups.
Okay.
So, 9 of Cups. You got the. It's corny, you know. It's that emotional self-fulfillment, being comfortable in our own skin, be emotionally self-fulfilled, not needing anyone else to make us happy. Now, if you've been in hermit mode, and it's like it's a dark night of the soul, and this judgment is it's trying to reach you, like you're in a coma dream, and they send in someone into your dream to try to convince you to wake up or something. Judgment. And it's like, but you just don't know what to do. And it's saying, like, just really do what makes you happy. Like, I real quick, I went to a hypnotherapist, and very expensive. After the third session, he said, David, man, there's nothing wrong with you. I could do this and make money off of you. But he said, all you got to do, man, wake up in the morning and just whatever you love, do that. That's all you got to do. And that's, I think, what this is saying.
Wow,
start thinking about whatever you love. Do that.
Do it.
Yeah, do it. That's your way out, guys. You don't have to be in that Two of Swords. Virgos, our favorite sign. Let me shuffle a little bit here. For the 9th of April, no?
9th of April. The weekend.
2021, the weekend, the second weekend. Oh, these are not these are not going to shuffle. All right. I like these cards, though. It's like I really don't want to give up on my cards. Once I have a deck that I like, this is my favorite deck, first deck. Not my first, this deck isn't my first deck, but I started with the Gilded Tarot, right? The first deck I ever bought.
Very nice, I like it, I look.
Yeah, I get used to it so much, you know, it's like, I kind of miss it if I use another deck. Okay, Virgos, let's see what we got here for you guys. The Six of Wands on the bottom. So very good for overall energy, huh?
Okay. Then we have the Four of Wands.
Wow. Well, isn't that like a really happy family and marriage? And, you know, I mean, that's a hell of a start. That's, you are the happy family. And I always look at the Four of Wands as, the Ten of Cups is like the happy family. But this is building that happy family. So where your mind is at right now is about building a happy family. So this could also be, you know, if a relationship hasn't started, it's just that's where your mind is at. You're really focused. Like, you don't want to fool around. You maybe literally want a family, want children, want marriage, you know. Maybe you're looking for that. It's where your mind is at right now. And the Page of Pentacles. So what do you think? It could be a message, but it could be a small start. It could be a person, a younger earth sign. You know, babe, and if this is someone that wants to start a family, you know, they're probably younger, a little bit younger. So it makes sense that this is a younger earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. And it would be some kind of message. You're getting a feeling, because look, this is pretty wide open, you know. This just as energy. Forget like the accolades and all, but it's that fiery energy of going out. You're getting out of the Five of Wands, out of conflict, and you're moving and trying to balance things and do things and living. And then what you're moving and wanting on, working on, is that Four of Pentacles. And here, I think like this is a solid offer, I would say. And it also could be a solid person that you see, like there's something about them and you think like there's something solid, like maybe they're solid in a way that could give me this home that I want, you know?
See?
A solid home that I want.
And then the love.
The Knight of Cups.
The Knight of Cups.
So I'm just going to say here, it doesn't matter who brings the cup here, because it's a very positive outcome. And I say it's a positive outcome because it just feels positive. The progression here, the way it's moving, this is a very positive card to get here. And you're going to move forward with this love. Like any hesitation, because the Pentacles is not rushing forward, is now going to give way to any hesitation and any inhibition. And you will go to this love, or they will come to you. It really doesn't matter which way. Meaning, feel free to say I love you first. Because that's what we're going at here. We're going to go with, this is going to go boom.
Boom.
I love you. You know, well, I'm telling you. Let me know what you think there, Virgo friends, and thank you. So, Libra, here on the 9th of April, 2021. like us, guys. It helps a lot. It's easy, and we're doing, I should also say, on Fridays, always Sagittarius Capricorn Day. We do the singles and the couples. And right now we're doing the weekend quickies too. Second week in April already, guys.
See.
Let's see what we got. Name of light and love, so it serves greatest good for our Libra friends. Love and relationship here on the 8th of April.
And we have the energy of the reading is the
Justice.
The Justice.
Well, the Libra card.
The Libra card. Four of Swords.
So, what do we think when the signs card shows up on the bottom of the deck? This is kind of like, you know, it's all about you.
See.
So as the overall energy kind of tells me this is kind of going to be about you. So this may speak more to you than really about a lover. But obviously, if this is your reading, and you know, I hate to tell people how to watch readings and all that, but like if something doesn't resonate, click. I'd say but you would be healing somehow. You would be in the very recent past, and it'd be like a theme where you're trying to heal. And then with Justice, you know, could have been a divorce in the past, could have been a breakup. You could have a sense that you don't have closure with that yet. You're still in that process. You're still thinking about it. You're wounded over it in a way. You're wounded over it in a way in relationships that's going to prevent you from moving forward in relationships when you're wounded like this. Okay, it's like, and that's, I think, what this is getting at. Why this is your reading. You're showing up in your own reading. So Spirit wants to tell you something. You know, what the heck is that? So Spirit wants to tell you that you can be the Nine of Pentacles, okay? And strong, and you can take care of yourself, self-possessed, confident, knows your own worth. Like you know what you're worth. You don't need anyone to tell you you're pretty, you're handsome. It's nice if they do, but you don't need it. You don't need things. You know, you're comfortable and grounded. And it's really coming out of this. You know, coming away. Grounded is when your feet are on the ground. The energy are like an electrical ground from the lightning, and it hits, you know, the ground. With the Nine of Pentacles, it's just an energy way of looking at it. Other than you would have more money, and not necessarily rich, but someone that's comfortable, physically comfortable with life. They can handle the bills, and that they're okay like that, you know. But there's also with it a energy of just being easy and grounded and secure feeling. So, you know, it's not a hyper. And so with the Virgo card, so I mean, it's very clear and cut and dry. And this means, you know, you need to still spend some time introspecting. So I think, though, what this will mean, there's a transition from the Nine of Pentacles to the Hermit now. Less of your mental life and emotional life is going to be focused on that person in that situation, and with the Hermit, it's going to be focused on you, thinking about introspection, about love, and anything. And it might be some time where you're kind of take off to yourself a little bit, you know, and so imply like you're going to need a little more time. But it's a great transition because it's moving the emphasis away from that other person, you know, back onto you. I told you it's going to be about you. When your own card shows up, it's the overall energy. So it's good. There's a transition. You're kind of in the middle of it. You're moving in the right direction. Libra. Scorpios. Thank you, Libra. Scorpios. This is the 9th of April here. Infamous year, I'm going to say, of 2021.
Do you want we move the table?
Is it bothering you?
It is a lot of sun.
I'm okay, babe. I'm an animal. I'm gonna drive through this. Okay. Feels good, okay? And I was just sitting here thinking, like, I love the light on the cards right now. I love the light on them. It's beautiful. Like, you know, I don't like to look at the bottom of the deck before so we're gonna.
Me too.
Yeah. I want to know what the bottom deck is ahead of time. Takes the fun out of it, guys.
This is the
Scorpio.
Ace of Pentacles.
Okay, so that's the bottom of the deck. Your Ace of Pentacles.
Nine of Pentacles.
Get out of here. Okay. 10 of Pentacles. But go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
The Four of Wands.
What the heck? It's like a kind of. Let's do the last one, okay? Get out of here. Very similar. So with the Ace of Pentacles, it's like some overall energy of a solid new start, you know. I used to see this as your energy here, so it's very good. It again, in that, remember in that other card, there's a kind of sincerity about it too, you know. Whatever's going on, like it's solid. It's, if there's any doubts about whether you're on the right path or your relationship's on the right path, I would say it is. You know, here, like you're doing what you need to do, and then with you showing up as the Nine of Pentacles, and you know, you're channeling that part of yourself that's self-contained and whole and doesn't really need anybody else to take care of them exactly. Is mature and responsible, and that Venus energy of loving yourself, and not just even love, just knowing that your value, knowing and feeling confident, you know, and feeling confident in yourself, especially with the Ace of Pentacles. You may be trying to make some kind of new beginning here, you know, and but with the Four of Swords right here, it'd be like, there's a reason to watch tarot reading, you know. Not being able to move forward in relationships because there's something that you're having to deal with, and I can't tell if this is with their person or with a past person, but Scorpio, there's something like you have to deal. I think it's something you have to deal with in yourself, some kind of wound. And look, there's really, I don't really see a past person here. So maybe, you know, this is about, if you want to get to the Ten of Pentacles, like a way to look at it, because the Ace of Pentacles plus the Nine of Pentacles is the Ten of Pentacles, which is a really great energy of abundance. Maybe you have to deal with this, call it the soul wound. In astrology, I look at the asteroid Charon, where it is in your chart and everything. Ask for help with that. But because now the outcome is you end up spending time introspecting, and you know, the hermit goes away and spends time alone so that they can understand themselves better. It's all about them. But I see here this again, this movement in the right direction, you know.
Okay. What?
Yeah. So thank you,
So it's
Scorpios.
like time for healing.
Yeah, it's time for healing and spending more time. The hermit in here, in this case, I think is about spending time healing, and the really good kind of healing, taking that emphasis off of what everybody else did, looking at ourselves and getting it better, becoming that Nine of Pentacles, and it's a good way to be. So thank you guys. And Sagittarius, here we are, the morning sunlight. You can move over that way even if you want, babe.
See, I'm going to move.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
I want to finish this.
We're thinking about moving the table because of the sun, so.
See, you will have a beautiful tan.
I still want to move the table for supper, but if you just move that way a few inches, you'll be out of the sun, baby.
See, but you're okay?
I don't care.
Okay.
I like sun.
Bueno,
Sagittarius.
The energy of the reading is the Eight of Wands, Ace of Wands,
okay.
and the Ten of Pentacles is the first.
Okay. Wow. The Ace of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles. It's kind of like this real strong theme today. Ace of Wands and the Three of Pentacles. Well, I kind of look at the overall energy, something to do with you. So this would be you know, basically having a heart on for something or someone, being a romantic reading. Being really excited and feeling up. And then with you being Ten of Pentacles here, it's like you have resources. You're solid. You know, it's like being a Queen or King of Pentacles when you're Ten of Pentacles. You're right there. But more like I should say the King of Wands with this Ace of Wands here. But right now, Five of Pentacles, the energy of being left out in the cold, of poverty, physically and emotionally, mentally, even not feeling good enough, you know, that lack mentality or something. So it's kind of like, you know, you have this drive and you have the resources in every way, but I think what's preventing you is just this feeling that you don't have enough. It's like you actually do have enough, but you maybe feel somehow like you just never have enough, right? Let's see what the outcome is. Sun. Did I tell you have enough? Yeah, and that goes really well with the just look at them together. Your overall energy and then your outcome. Ace of Wands and Sun. So whatever it is you're down about, I'm not going to tell you you're going to get money. You look at I don't really just people do those readings, but you're going to come out of this energy of feeling like there's not enough, and you're going to feel like there's an abundance and that you're damn well good enough. And probably feel really good. Just the Sun and the Ace of Wands is feeling really good. A lot of energy. Like you might be thinking, like, man, I feel the best I've felt in my whole life. I'm ready to fight schoolboys. I feel so good. Okay. Sagittarius, fighting schoolboys. Thank you. Capricorn. This is for the 9th. I forgot. I want to shuffle this day. The 9th of April. The second weekend of April. The Weekend Quickies. Here on the beach, special beach edition. So and if you don't mind, especially if you like us, it helps a lot. Small channel, trying to grow. I want to get up to 1,000 so that I can go live, because cut me loose. Sagittarius, I don't mind making mistakes. That's how we learn. We make mistakes, well, we learn from our mistakes. Some people don't, so ha. I'll give us that, man. Capricorn, you don't make mistakes, Capricorn. It's like I've got a 10th house transit of with the North Node, and it's kind of like Capricornian and the goat climbing the mountain, You're tenacious and can climb, and they always want to go higher, attain more. Capricorn, what do we got? Sorry to be so slow shuffling, but the cards are stiff. I'm using it on time. And, I want to make sure we get a good shuffle on this 3-card reading. How we doing on time? Wow. I like this song. I think hopefully it'll solve our lighting problem. So I want to just start doing readings in the sun. Let's see. So the bottom is the 4 of Pentacles. Okay, Capricorn has overall energy. This could be you gathering your resources together. I mean, it's a lot of things. You're holding those over your heart. You can't really do a lot because you're kind of holding on to your resources. Energetically, you could feel that too, like you're sort of not in the mood to take a chance. You're maybe feeling a little cautious. A little protective, a little introverted, maybe even a little isolated kind of feeling. But you also could be either, it's just like taking a nap to gather your strength too, energy. This could be you gathering your strength and resources together so that you can do something. Wow, the Hierophant showing up. This is your energy of how you're doing now, guys. So I was saying, you're gathering your resources together. And I mean, the most literal interpretation here is for a marriage. Like, you're maybe like with the 4 of Pentacles, like a literal interpretation would be, I really want to go to that steak restaurant this weekend because I haven't had the crispy fries and the T-bone and all that. But you're like, no. I'm gonna stay home and cook because I want that gown and I want my wedding. I mean, the most literal. If not, then that's an analogy, and there's some kind of energy that's like us. This is up to make a judge, like saving yourself for Jesus energy. It's like, saving yourself, building up something, not ready, because I think you want this marriage if you're not actually building for a marriage, and where you're at now. So feeling very strong. So the Leo card. I mean, look, she's walking this line. She don't even really have it on a leash hardly. It's like just more or less healing. So. Very confident and strong energy. So more and more, I don't see this so much as being that negative, low vibe part of this is feeling closed, feeling shut down. It's not so much that you're being strategic. It's a major arcana here. It's like you know what you're doing, Capricorn. You're climbing that mountain, and you're feeling a lot of strength. You know, when I see the strength cards, like the universe is blessing us with strength for our climb up the mountain, and there's as many paths to the mountain top as there are people climbing. My core philosophy. And let's see where you go with this. The Magician. You go anywhere the fuck you want to go. I mean, absolutely go anywhere you want to go. I mean, look, the Hierophant, the strength, you know, and now the Magician, 3 major arcana for your 3 cards. And this is, you're totally able to use every resource at your disposal. I mean, from other people's energy to your own. You can reach into the depths of your unconscious with the Cups. You're not afraid to take action with the Wands. You have the resources that you need with the Pentacles. You're intelligent enough, and you have the information that you need to do whatever you want. And I think you're focused on this marriage here, and on this solid, committed, long-term relationship here. Maybe with the Taurus, could be involved, but I don't know. Or Leo. Thank you, guys. So, that was a cool reading.
Yeah,
like, share, subscribe if you like them. Let's see, we're going to do Aquarius, and for the 9th of April here, 2021, Aquarius. And shuffle a little bit. This deck's a little old. I haven't used it in a while, but I like it. It is pretty,
your first one.
it was, yeah, it was a nice feel. Yeah, it was, not this deck was the first one, but the Gilded Tarot, hey guys, nice deal. The Gilded Tarot was the first deck. So I'm partial to it. Yes. Okay, Aquarius, let's see what we got. And name of light and love. So serves the greatest good. See, look, the sun's gone.
See, it's a little bit.
What do we have here for Aquarius friends? Ninth, love and relationship. More. A little bit different here. Choose this way. Get them all out of the wind. Yeah. Okay. And this way. Okay. I'm gonna make sure we get a good shuffle. All right. I'm messing around this time. Let's see what we got. Bottom of the deck, 6 of Pentacles. So this is a very nice energy to have as an overall energy, guys. This 6 of Pentacles here. Kind of tend to see that as you in the reading, Aquarius. So being balanced, you know, it's reciprocation. But here you are. But maybe in the recent past, something bad happened. I mean, I don't know. This is like, I want to get some insight onto this. I'm not just gonna, because I hate tarot readings where they just tell you what happened. Yeah, you're fucked. Thank you. Goodbye. You know, it's like I want to give you something that's helpful. So, you know, you were going along probably with this 6 of Pentacles, and you thought everything was fine. You know how it goes. Soap opera. I've been there. I'm sorry. You're moving away from that shit because it really sucks, and you're heartbroken. Really, I mean. So, let's just like do this. Let's shuffle a minute. And what can we tell our Aquarius friends about this? You're probably right in the process of all of this, you know, and probably like hits you like, if this is your reading, guys, talk to me, you know. You're probably just kind of in shock, maybe, like, you know, like when something really bad happens, and sometimes for quite a while, you just kind of like, you get a little fuzzy-headed and stuff. 5 of Wands, just 5 of Cups is just grief. So, what could Spirit tell our Aquarius friends in this moment? It's helpful. Okay. Some help here. Ace of Wands. Okay, if you have a question, Aquarius, the answer is yes. It's a very strong yes. It's like absolutely. It's like go for it. Think about it. Take your time. you could come back to this tomorrow and go, oh wait, I do have a question with that tarot memoir, because if you don't have it now, don't worry. The answer is yes. And also it shows it's going to be all right. And I think there's going to be a new passionate beginning. Just be careful, that you get some kind of closure and stuff. But not only a new passionate beginning, but I think the energy is going to get a lot better. You're going to come out, you're going to get up off your knees and out of the grief, and you're going to start to feel a lot better pretty quick here, Aquarius. So thank you guys for joining us, and like, share, subscribe if you want. And now we go Pisces, always last but never least. And let me get a shuffle on here, Pisces, and what we got for you on this beautiful morning here on the beach, special on the beach edition. Pisces card right there. Gonna ignore it. A few more shuffles here. Cards are a little old, a little stiff. This is not the first deck I had, but I started with the Gilded Tarot, so very partial to this deck. And I got Taurus in the 9th house. Apparently that means like you could just live with that deck for the rest of your life, be happy. Because Taurus energy in your charts, astrologer, to simplify it, it's where you just want to keep doing that. If you like a certain meal, you just could eat it every day. That kind of energy. So let's see what we got here. One more. Pisces. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the 2 of Wands on the bottom of the deck because I didn't see it. 2 of Wands. So as an overall energy, the path diverged in a wood, the Robert Frost, and I took the one least traveled by, and then he goes on to say that has made all the difference, but they're both were the same. So you think about that, but it's definitely, trying to make a decision as overall energy, and it's actions, Wands are actions, so trying to decide what to do, so it's a big deal, It's like, should I go over there? Should I move there? Should I pick this one? What action to take? I looked at Death card where you're at now. So this could be the recent path, something changed in the recent past, and you're in that transformational energy. And this could be too, when we're in this energy, it's like being in the frying pan. I'm kind of in it now with the Pluto opposite Moon, one of the worst transits a human being can have, arguably. And you want to get away from it. You want to get away from it. But this is your energy in and around relationships here. It's important in this particular first place. So it's not exactly all about your other person. So it's almost like the caution would be, don't try to get away with it from it without understanding it. Like, as you grow out of it and move through it, make sure you understand your part in it. But you probably, that's going to be part of the transformation, is understanding your part in it. Because this is you, energy. Now here you are in the relationship more. This is showing like how you're kind of doing in the relationship part of this. And, that moon is those hidden things. But I said, like, this is kind of you, right? So this is those things about us that we sort of don't really get. And it's not necessarily bad, but could be around relationships. There's something that you don't see. And a really good advice for this that's very practical, Virgos will appreciate this advice, is just talk to if you have a trusted friend, especially someone that's woke, that's emotionally, intelligent and available to you, and you trust them, just say to them, like, be honest with me. Like, what is it I'm not getting? What is it I'm not seeing about, they'll know your history, right? And that's going to be the transformation that's happening, is this, whatever this is, you're going to discover this, and it's going to help you finish this transformation, which may be indicated again by a Pluto transit in your chart. I'm an astrologer, let me know. And when you do, and you become the Queen of Pentacles, right, it's about you. Now, you could also be attracting a Queen of Pentacles. That's how it works. So you bring in your mirror. So either as you become the Queen of Pentacles and have become secure and confident in yourself, you know your value, Queen of Pentacles is not worried about how she looks in that dress, honey. You know, you better be worried about how you look in your dress when you're in front of the Queen of Pentacles. So that's where you're at, or you're bringing in somebody like that, which is beautiful either way, and that's how it works. So thank you guys. Appreciate it. Like us, share, subscribe.
Have a nice day.
A good one.